have you been?
Yeah, doing well, man. Everything's same old. Just yeah, same stuff every day. You know what I mean? So, how about
So
yourself?
I'm
You
doing
getting
good.
good?
Everyone's good. Everyone's doing great. We are here to talk about the some more hip hop. Mr. Morales and the Sidesteppers. What's it
Is that what
called?
it is?
Did I fuck it up?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
no, the Big
Mr.
Steppers, not the Sidesteppers, the Big Steppers. Mr. Morale
Yeah,
and the
Mr.
Big
Morale,
Steppers.
Steppers. Yeah, dude, it's a great album.
Right?
What's up?
Yeah, it is.
It's one of those where like I didn't realize. Dude, I talked to you about Kendrick before, and I didn't realize like how great of an artist he was until this album. To be honest, like I mean, I listened to Damn, I listened to New Kid, Mad City, I listened to Black Panther, the Butterfly one, and this one I think this is my favorite so far.
Really?
Yeah, I would say it's my favorite.
Really?
Yeah. What about you? You like Damn? You like
No, man. I mean, this is not my favorite. I mean, it's good, but it's not my favorite. I was talking to someone at work the other day about this, and it's just like it's good. Don't get me wrong, but it's like he's turning into like, it's kind of like, to me, it's like Donda was to Kanye. Like it's like it's a good album, but it's not like it's not playable. Like I'm not gonna replay it over and over and over again.
which one's your favorite album then?
Good Kid, Mad City.
Good Kid, Mad City. See, I like Damn a lot, and then what about the
And
Untitled one?
Damn.
You like?
And
Yeah,
Damn is a really good album.
yeah. That one's my favorite. That one was my favorite. I still, it probably still is, but this one just came out, and I got really excited for it. And
Maybe
when I
it'll grow on
listened
me.
to it, what's up?
Maybe it'll grow on me. Go ahead.
Yeah, when I was listening to it, dude, like I listened to the first track, second track, third track, and I was like, dude, they're all good. The fourth one's still good. You know, it was just all good, and I literally listened to the whole album, all 18 tracks, and there was 3 of them where I was like, I wasn't that into it, but I listened to them again, and I still like them. It's weird. Like Crown, Savior, and Mirror, those 3 I didn't care for too much, but then I listened to them again, and I still like them.
Right. The N95, that one's that one, the video is coming out this week, or it came out already. The second song.
Yeah, that's a good one too. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, it's really good.
The music video, see, it's funny because my girlfriend's younger son, the middle son, he's a big Kendrick fan, and his favorite album is the Untitled one. And he was talking to me about this stuff, and for example, the Heart Part 5, when that video came out, he was explaining to me the music video. Like this is stuff that I haven't been able to see for 14 years. I haven't been able to see music videos, or even the album covers, or he describes to me like how cool different album covers are and this and that, you know.
Right.
And I didn't realize the cool stuff that not just him but many artists do. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but so as far as the album though, man, like okay, no, like which ones were you into? You liked most of the album, or what?
I liked it. I liked the album. I actually thought it was really, really great. Like even like most of the, like let me look into my list. A lot of the songs on there, basically it was like him. He kind of exposed everything that he's been going through. Like I think it was the part where he says like, I've been going through something for the last 1,000 something days, which if you do the math, that's exactly how long it's been since he dropped his last album. Like it's like everyone's like, when's Kendrick dropping? When's Kendrick dropping? And he's been going through something this whole time, and he's talking about it, like about how. And then even then, like I saw all these. There's a lot of like I'm sure, I don't know if you kept up with it. There's a lot of headlines. There's a lot of news about it, about this album. Like I guess he's getting flack for putting Kodak Black on the album, and like he does. Kodak Black is like he raps on one of the songs, and he also does a couple, like I think he does an interlude in the middle somewhere. But and then there's another part, I forget which song, where he talks about how he's more Kodak Black. He's more like Kodak Black than he is than Cole, than J. Cole.
Yeah.
And he says that, and it's like, oh, that's interesting. Like because I always thought him and Cole were similar, when it comes to like conscious rap. But he says he's more Kodak Black than Cole. That's interesting to me, because Kodak Black's a menace. He's a wild kid, like always in and out of jail, doing. And that's the thing too, is I guess I can't remember the name of the guy, but there's a guy on Twitter who's some I don't know. I don't know who he is, but he must be someone important. He was giving shit to Kendrick for putting Kodak Black on the album, because I guess Kodak Black is going through a rape charge right now. Like he's getting something about that, or he was accused of raping a girl years ago, and he's still going through that. And the guy didn't think it was appropriate for him to put Kodak Black for that reason. which is weird. But so it's like, and that's the only rapper he put. I mean, he put Baby Keem on the album. He put a couple other people on that, but like the predominantly one, the most famous one that we all know is Kodak Black. He's like the most prominent one on that album, which is very interesting. And then like when he would go into, I thought it was very interesting how when like the Auntie Diaries, that's an interesting song.
Dude, that's like one of my favorite.
Right, and it's like no one. That's a song that no rapper does. Talks about their family member going through a sex change, and that to me is like, and then the way he talked about it, and the way he carried the energy, like, you know, he's not ashamed, he's proud of this person, this family member, like that's crazy, like that's kind of like what Jay-Z, or not, it's not kind of, it's not even the same. It's when Jay-Z exposed, or he outed his mom, about his mom is lesbian on the set 444, remember?
Yeah, I didn't listen to the album too much, but yeah, go ahead.
Oh, with Jay-Z, basically, I guess his mom was gay. His mom was gay her whole life, and he talked about it on 444, about he doesn't care who she's with as long as she's happy. So it's kind of like the same thing Kendrick said, where it's like, as long as my auntie is, or you know, my uncle now is cool, then is happy, then cool. Which is very, very crazy.
I know I want to talk about that one the most, because like, or not the most, but I wanted to talk about that one because the shit he says is so crazy. Like how his aunt turns into a man, and then his cousin Demetrius is Marianne now, right? And
right.
The cool thing about it is he talks about, he's like faggot. I didn't. He says it so nonchalant, like he used to say it back in the day, probably. You know, he's born in '87. I think he's my age, right? So he's 35 or so. He probably grew up like all of us, like just saying that word, like it was okay. Now times have changed. He knows it's not okay. He's okay with his aunt. He's okay with his cousin. Even at the end, remember when he brings up, remember that incident where he was rapping on stage and he brought up that white girl?
Mm-hmm. He talked about that.
Yeah, he talks about it at the end, and he says the word, the F word, like multiple times, and he goes, it's just a word. I don't know how he says it like verbatim, but he says, words don't really have meanings, you know, like it only has intent. It's like basically about intentions, right? So he goes, we can say the F word like that, faggot, whatever, but like only if it's a white girl can say the N word, you know what I mean? And I'm glad he addressed that, because I was kind of bummed out when that happened, you know, when he brought the girl on stage and she got booed, and like it was a big deal. And like, she's not saying the N word to offend anyone. She's just rapping along, you know what I mean? So,
right. That's crazy. I remember that happened. He came to San Diego. Kendrick came to San Diego, and that next show, that was the show. So really? I remember that very vividly. I remember that situation very vividly, because I remember thinking, "Fuck, dude, like that he was just here."
How do you feel about that though? With the girl, the white girl saying that?
Well, I don't blame. I mean, I kind of understand Kendrick's head, because he probably didn't think about it. He obviously didn't think about it, and he was like, "Hey, yeah, sing the song." And she was like, and I remember seeing the video. I think she like looked for like acceptance before she said it too, but Kendrick didn't understand why she was like, "Yeah, just rap it." But she was looking like, "Are you sure?" And I think Kendrick was like, "Yes, go ahead." And then she did it. She rapped the N word, and then the crowd booed, and Kendrick had this face like, "Oh, I didn't think about it." You know, he like he was smiling, kind of like, "Ah, like fuck, I fucked up," but in a funny way. You know, he wasn't like, and then he just kept pushing, kept rapping the song. But I didn't, honestly, I don't, like you said, I think that yes, words have meaning, and people say that word without, you know, people say that people are in their car saying the word, you know, singing along to their favorite song. Yeah, but ultimately, I think that you shouldn't say it at all, because especially if you're not black, you shouldn't say that word, because of the fact that you don't know who you're going to offend. You know, all those people in that crowd, although that word means different things to probably all those people, like everyone takes that word differently, and you can't just assume, oh, you know, it's just kind of like thinking for others. I don't think anyone should say that word, really, but ultimately there's a certain group of people who can, and they are going to, and that's the way it's got to be. I mean, I don't see that changing anytime soon. That word carries weight regardless of how people see it. I mean, I get Kendrick's trying to take that away from it, but regardless of what he says, that word has been around for many years and it carries weight to a lot of people.
And I agree 100%. It's just, to me, it's like, it's hard to get mad at someone when there's no bad intentions. You know, for example, Joe Rogan recently, you know, like not that long ago, they had a compilation of him saying the N-word, right? You hear about that?
Same thing,
right? See, and he was just explaining like, hey, the N-word has been around, but instead of saying the N-word, he used the actual word,
right.
And people just clipped that and made a montage, and it's like he looks like a racist, but he's not. You know what I mean? It's just like, same with that girl. She like, it's not a black and white. It's not black and white with this. You know what I mean? With the N-word, I feel like people are getting mad just to get mad sometimes. You know, and that one just like, come on. You know what I mean? To me, maybe I have a different tolerance or you know.
Right. I understand what you're saying, but still, Joe Rogan shouldn't have said that word.
Right, but check this out though. A lot of that compilation came back from like 2012. The podcast that he was doing back in the day, it's like Eddie Murphy doing Raw and Delirious back in the 80s and having to apologize now. It's like that stuff happened in the past. It's like, how far back do you need to go? You get what I'm saying? So
yeah.
When that clip came out, the montage of the N-word, he was like, hey, I'm glad it kind of came out. This video's been floating around for a while. I'm glad it came out so he can address it. He goes, now he can move on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So moving forward, okay, now in 2022, the morality keeps changing. What's right and what's wrong is always going to keep changing. So what I say now, like I just said the F word, I shouldn't have said it. I'm thinking, am I going to regret this in 5 years from now? Am I going to have to apologize? I'm not famous, so I don't care. But what if I was famous? Am I going to have to apologize for saying the F word where it was okay?
Yeah, that's kind of the same. You're right. It's the same thing where, yeah, that's the thing too, is it's funny you say that, bro, because did you, when you could see, did you ever watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yeah, but not too many episodes, just a few. You know?
Did you ever see the one where this is what the episode's called. I'm gonna say it, and you can't say this anymore. The episode's called Sweet D is Dating a Retarded Person.
Okay.
You seen that episode?
No.
So basically it's Sweet D's dating this guy, and this guy, he's a rapper. He's like, his name's Lil Kev, and he's a rapper. He's a local rapper, and everyone hears, all the guys at the bar, you know, like the main characters, Charlie and everybody, are hearing that this guy's like the next upcoming rapper, and they're excited for her. But Dee's brother says, he tells her, oh, I remember him from elementary school. He's retarded. And then she's like, you're retarded. No, she goes, no, he has Down syndrome. And she's like, no, he doesn't. And then so the whole episode she's questioning, because he does things that are very weird, right? And so the whole episode, and so that's what the title. So what happened was, you can't say that word anymore, right? And have you ever heard of Cameo?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I got a cameo of that guy who plays Lil Kev, who plays the retarded guy.
Wait, say that again. You got a cameo?
Yeah, like it's Cameo is an app where you can like get like celebrities to, like, you pay them and then they'll like I'll send you one, or I sent Julio one, really, and it was that celebrity, the actor who plays. I paid like $80, and then the guy, like, I just tell the guy to tell Julio happy birthday and like what I want him to say, and I wanted him to tell Julio, you're retarded, you know, but he it's like a DM kind of thing. He DM'd me back and he said, I appreciate your business, but I can't say the R word anymore. And I was like, oh shit, I didn't realize that. I was like, it's like a thing where, oh wow. So he basically did the cameo, and he did everything. He talked to Julio. He said everything, who, like, kind of like you're dumb, but without saying the R word, the retarded word.
See, and I have a problem. I mean, I kind of have a problem with it, but I don't care anymore. I'm like, whatever. I just won't say the word anymore. But you get what I'm saying? Where that word retard, it's like to slow stuff, like slow down, right? It's like the actual term. Humans find ways or reasons to get offended, and that's why I like what Kendrick's doing. What he said, that it's about the intention, the meaning. It's not just the word. Now the N word is a different story. Forget it. Like, the N word should just be not used, right?
Right.
But we're always going to change. We're always going to find, like, Native American, for example, that's offensive now, and it's indigenous. It's like, I didn't get the memo. You know what I mean?
Oh, I didn't know that either. I didn't know that.
Like, everyone's saying indigenous.
Say Native anymore.
I don't think so. I don't think you can say Native American. I think they're getting mad, and you got to say indigenous or something. I'm not sure. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I mean, I could be wrong. You got to look into that. But, like, I don't know. Like okay, for example, the word vinegar. if I say vinegar and stuff, like someone could cut that up and be like, hey, you said the N word. It's like, dude, I said vinegar. I don't know. Like, who knows? Like I said, we live in a weird time right now where it's very sensitive right now. And like, I listen to a lot of comedy. I'm sure you do too, where like they're like people are scared. Like they're scared to say comedy's protected. Music and comedy is protected by whatever kind of clause where like freedom of speech stuff. You know, like that's why Eminem can say all the stuff he wants and like say he's gonna kill Kim. You know what I mean? But
well, I don't know if that song could be made today. Honestly, that Kim
don't think
song.
so?
Oh
Yeah, yeah.
hell no.
I know what I'm saying. Like so what this is okay. What the more lack of freedom of speech like that, the less creative people can be. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna comedians, for example, they're Andrew Schultz. I like Andrew Schultz. He goes up on stage and he knows the rules of YouTube, Twitter, and all these platforms, TikTok. He knows what he can and cannot get away with. He's good because he falls in those guidelines, but many comedians don't, and they don't make it because they're getting canceled and stuff. When I'm a big freedom of speech guy. As long as you're not promoting like violence or anything, like say what you want. You know, if you don't like it, don't listen to it. That's how I feel. But
Yeah, but freedom of speech, I mean, like nothing's free. Freedom of speech, you could say whatever you want to say, but there's going to be consequences. People don't realize that. Kind of like I was talking, did another episode with this guy. I don't know if you saw it. The guy who I grew up with this guy. You met him actually probably a couple times back in the day. I was in a band with him. He follows QAnon, and he would post stuff online, freedom of speech, and he got banned from Twitter. Yeah, he got banned from Facebook, and he couldn't believe it. He's like, I can't believe I got. But it's like, come on, dude. One of the things people don't realize is you sign up. That's what that agreement is. You sign up, and they have the right to do whatever they want if you don't follow their guidelines. And yeah, you could be, claiming, oh, I'm posting this freedom of speech, but there are consequences to anything. Someone could be a child predator, a pedophile, and they post something that's very graphic or very, very, it's freedom of speech. Yeah, dude, but this goes against our guidelines.
Well, how far do you go with it? Because this woman on Twitter said, she was a feminist. She said, a man cannot be a woman. That's all she posted. She got taken down, right? So she took a screenshot of it, reposted it, and she got banned for life for stating a fact, saying a woman cannot be a man. Now,
you're right. I mean, I don't know what guideline or what rule that broke, but I'm sure that she has to take it up with them. She has to take it up with them, and they would have to tell her what it is. But ultimately, I'm not surprised. Like if I post something and then I get taken down, okay, it's not the end of the. It's not like okay, it's the end of the world for me. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm gonna fucking bleed or my family's gonna not eat anymore. You know what I mean? Maybe for some people.
That's because you're understanding though. But check it out though. What if you really want to put some content out and you feel like it's not that big a deal? I won't. You or anyone could get offended by anything someone says. So right. If we cater to that, no one's going to be able to say anything. No, it's like 1984. It's like a form of control. Like you can't limit to that extent, or else no one can say anything. You literally can't say anything. Everyone's going to.
You shouldn't. Like one of the things I didn't agree with was Trump getting banned from Twitter. I didn't agree with that, but ultimately he broke the rules. I mean, basically the government shut him down.
Let me explain something real quick. You know who Jack Dorsey is? Mm-hmm. Look, all these media platforms are super liberal. Look, I don't care if I'm liberal or Republican, doesn't matter. But the Twitter, mm-hmm. Facebook, all these social medias are liberal, very, very liberal.
100%.
So I don't know what these political agendas do, but like they silence the Republicans way too much. And mm-hmm. to me, like CNN, all these, I didn't know this till somewhat recently. Fox News is right wing. All the other ones are left wing. Even like the Daily Show or Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, everyone's super left wing, mm-hmm. and that's what controls. Like, and if someone left wing says stuff, not too many left wingers are getting canceled. If you notice, like everyone on the right wing, right wingers are getting canceled and shut down. You know what I mean? Trump is one of them. Like Trump is our president, whether I like him or not. He was our president. How are you going to silence our president, especially now that after he's not president? It's
well, the main reason they silenced him was because what he was posting. This is not me saying this. This is what I read. What he was posting before he got banned was part of inciting that riot. Like that riot was like he was kind of putting fuel on the fire. So that's when they banned him around that time. They banned him like
January 6th.
Yeah, they banned him.
Okay.
That was when he got banned. When it was like, look, dude, you're not helping the situation. Just stop talking. And they just stopped him from that. Which that's what I got from it. But you know, if it was any other reason, I probably wouldn't agree with it. But I kind of understand why they did it. You know what I mean? But if he was just talking shit, like the normal shit, yeah, it wasn't just normal shit he was talking. It was just to try to stop, because they were trying to sentence some of these people, and what he was saying was kind of like going against it. But he was still the president at the time, so it was like, bro, you're going against the government, what the government's trying to do. You know what I mean?
For sure. So I guess I get that too. Like, because all the other all the other stupid stuff he says, like, oh, like injecting bleach or whatever. Like, who cares? Like,
yeah.
Like,
read your facts, figure it out. Yeah. Don't just listen to what he says. Yeah, right.
Yeah, but the January 6th one, maybe you're, you know, I don't know. Maybe I don't look into enough either. Where I'm just like, I get bummed out because I'm a big guy. Like, freedom of speech is the number one, like, for me. Like, that's the number one. What is it? The First Amendment, right?
Right. You know? But I mean, you gotta consider. You gotta consider who gave us that role.
Well, who the founding fathers?
Our government, who our government has been up till lately, especially the last couple of years. We have seen what our government does and how shitty they are. The last couple of years, I feel like since COVID, our government is like fucking shitty. We all know that our government's shitty. Look at the Epstein situation, right? You know, like our government sucks, bro. Like compared to like other countries and shit. Especially like with all these like, fucking stimulus checks they're giving us. It's like, come on, bro. And then everything went up. They gave us all these stimulus checks and everything went up. Why? I wonder why. Milk costs like $5 now to fucking drink some milk. God damn. Gas is fucking like $6.
Like you said, nothing's for free. So all these free checks that we got, it's not free.
The second they gave us all those checks, everything went up. It's in housing, fucking rent. It's like, come on, dog. Just don't give us the checks and leave things the way they are, please.
Yeah, those checks were nothing too. It was like, well,
yeah, it's not worth it. Yeah, they weren't worth this. What's going on right now? They were not worth it. Our government's shitty, bro. So that's what I'm saying is when you take that First Amendment fucking thing, you got to understand who the fuck is behind it. You know what I mean?
But that First Amendment is for everyone. It's and the reason why. Okay, look, when you start limiting free speech, at what point do you stop? You know, so okay, I'm all for a little bit of limited speech, because you can't say the N-word or like, you know what I mean, like or like say like stuff about the Holocaust, you know, like whatever. You know, I get stuff you can't say, but to what extent? Because if you just keep pushing the line, where's it gonna end? You know, so
right.
Anyway, like there's in Canada, there's a comedian who got fined $15,000 for like offending an audience member. And to me, weird. It's like, yeah, to me, it's like, they're just words. Now, even if it was offensive, if I'm on stage and I called a black person an N-word, should I get sued? I mean, I don't know about that. That's a hard one for me. I have to like really think about that one. You know what I mean? Because, or even if I don't say it to their face, if I just say some content that someone gets offended by, now that sets a precedent. Meaning, if I go on stage again, someone else is going to look to sue me for any reason. So it's like, I don't know, like, I have a hard time with that one. You know what I mean? Hey, that vinyl I sent you with the
Green Day.
Green Day, yeah. Do you have a record player?
Yeah.
Dude, oh, that's dope, man.
Yeah, we listen to it all up and down. Thank you.
That's dope. No worries. I was just curious because like my girlfriend's kids like records. They've been collecting records like for the past few months, maybe a year or so.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, what's the deal with these records? What are people getting back into vinyls or what?
Oh, you don't know? Yeah, it's because of everything now is streaming. This is what I was reading, at least. Everything's streaming now, and there are. I think I was talking to you about this. There are things that you can't have anymore. I did an episode with Mr. Hill.
Episode. Yeah.
You heard that one?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Where he's talking about how so like for example, like Snoop Dogg bought Death Row Record. You heard about that?
No.
That's what we talked about on the podcast. So Snoop Dogg bought.
I listened to one of that, but there's 2 episodes. I listened to one of them.
Right. So Snoop Dogg bought Death Row Records, and he took all of like anything Death Row is not, you can't play it on Spotify. He's doing the Jay-Z thing, what Jay-Z did. You can hear Jay-Z's shit now, but back then you couldn't hear Jay-Z's shit on Apple or Spotify. Basically,
Dre did that too, right? Dr. Dre, didn't he
he
for a
did.
little bit?
You right? No, but Dr. Dre's exclusively to Apple. So
Apple,
for
right?
a
Yeah.
while it wasn't on Spotify. So it's shit like that. It's like exclusivity. But right now during this merger, like Snoop Dogg is still, I guess he's still acquiring the rights, or I don't know what the fuck the reason is. You can't listen to any Death Row shit. You can't listen to the first Dr. Dre record. You can't, the Chronic. You can't listen to the first Snoop record, the first 3 Snoop records, the first 2, Dogfather and Dog Pound. You can't listen to those. Oh no, Dogfather, and then what's the first one? What's the first one? What the fuck? I forgot the first Snoop Dogg album. What it was called? The one where he's a dog in the doghouse.
Doggy Style.
Doggy Style. That's
Style,
the
right?
fucking album. Yep. So you can't listen to Doggy Style. You can't listen to Dogfather. You can't listen to any of Tupac's shit, like the stuff that was on Death Row. So basically, people are buying vinyls now because they're finding out that vinyls, they age well. Like CDs, they're finding CDs that were like this guy opened up a CD that was made in 1988, and he opened it up, never opened before. He opened it up, and the CD was like eaten up, like CDs, they don't last, they corrode. And vinyl it stays, it keeps its value, it keeps its quality. So that's why people are buying vinyls now, and they're actually like the guy from White Stripes, Jack White.
Yeah.
He actually he runs like a in Michigan somewhere. He runs a like a vinyl factory, and he helps like to make things that were never on vinyl. Like he's trying to like figure out, like go through catalogs and just get different types of albums out so that people could consume them through wax.
Dude, that's crazy. I mean, I get it. To me, I was like, dude, ever since streaming came out, I'm like, dude, what's the point of buying vinyls or records when, look, when I was, right before I went blind, I was burning CDs, right? And I made copies of all my CDs that I had. Every one that I owned, I made copies, even doubles. I had stacks of burned CDs. And then years later, streaming came out. I'm like, shit, I don't even need to have all these burned CDs. I still have them, I think, in my mom's house, but I was like, dude, I can find any song. I was bringing old Tupac albums, making sure I had everything, just so in case the future, like I have physical music. But now I'm like, you can stream it anywhere. So I'm like, dude, my girlfriend's son, Adrian, he was like, dude, the car I want is like an old BMW, like a 1990 something. He goes, it doesn't have an auxiliary cord, so I want to start buying CDs. I'm like, dude, you can find like an adapter, like, dude, it's so much easier just to stream everything on your phone instead of having like 3 CDs to change, or like whatever. And I'm like, dude, once you start using these CDs, you're not gonna want to go back. You're gonna be like, you don't want to go back to the streaming, or the, you know what I mean? So it's just funny. But yeah,
crazy.
yeah. But I mean, I get it. I mean, vinyls are cool though. Like, it's always, who knows, maybe in the future they'll be worth something too, So.
My son, I use a stack of books to put the laptop up high, and one of the books he wants me to take out for him. Dang little kid.
Which book is it?
It's a Toy Story one. Oh gosh. Get it. Go get it. Get it.
That's funny.
My sister got him a hip hop book.
Like with pictures and stuff?
Yeah, it's like hip hop. Let me find out. Hold on. Let me get one of them. Go. Take it. There you go. It's like a hip hop, raised on hip hop. So it's like, for example, see if you can see it. It's like, you can't see it, but I'm gonna read it to you. Like if it's like, so it says number 1, right? It's teaching you the numbers. Nelly asked the jewelry store to make him 1 set of grills. And it has like a picture of Nelly.
What the heck?
2, Nicki Minaj has 2 buns to feed her pet anaconda. 3, Kanye West is trying to keep up with 3 Kardashians. It's just wild, dude.
Dude, that's a kid's book?
Yeah, my sister got it for him. It's like,
dude, that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Especially the Nicki Minaj with the buns and the anaconda.
Yeah, and there's just that's something I thought about doing on the podcast. Maybe I'll do it with you. So check this out. This is pretty interesting. I did it with my sister, and it's really interesting. And sometimes you might be baffled, but so it gives you this book right here. I'm reading the volume 2. It does the alphabet, right? And for every letter of the alphabet, you have to figure out which hip hop artist it is. So like that goes with that letter. So like for example, A. What is A for?
Is that Rocky? I don't know.
Close. Try again.
Oh, okay. Oh man.
Aaliyah.
Okay.
A is for Aaliyah. B.
B is for Bad Bunny. I don't know.
Biggie Smalls.
Biggie Small guy. Okay.
Right. So yeah.
C,
Getting
maybe
it?
C for Coolio, maybe. Or
C
for,
is Cardi B.
Okay. D, Dr. Dre. There's so many. I don't know.
What are you going with? What are you going with? Dr. Dre?
Dr. Dre.
Yep, Dr. Dre. D is for Dr. Dre.
E, Eminem.
E is Eminem. See, you're getting it. You're getting it.
F
you're
is
getting
for
the feel.
what?
F.
F is for
I don't know F. I mean, I see him right now, but I don't know F.
Fat Joe. I don't know.
Batman Scoop. Who's that?
Batman Scoop. That's an old school guy.
I don't know who Batman Scoop is.
I don't know too much either about Batman Scoop.
It says Fat Man. F is for Fat Man Scoop, and he wants all the chicken heads to be quiet. G. You this is what your favorite rapper, bro.
Game? The Game?
Game. G is for Game, and his favorite rapper used to sing "Check Out My Melody," and then it's funny because it was 50 Cent who said that, not him.
And it wasn't even 50 Cent. 50 Cent got it from Eric B, I think, or Rakim.
Right, but 50 Cent was the one on that Game song who said check out my favorite rapper used to check out my melody.
Yeah, hit it or love it, right?
Yeah, but they fucked it up.
It was 50. Yeah, you're right.
But that's the quote. H.
Man, I'm drawing a blank right now. It's hard to do this right.
H is for Nipsey Hussle.
Gotcha.
Nipsey Hussle, and he's been grinding all his life. I. What's I for, Leo? I. It's easy. You can get it. It's right. It's we all know him.
Second letter.
C.
Ice Cube.
Boom. I is for Ice Cube, and he thinks you can do it if you put your back into it.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. Put your back into it. Yeah.
What is this thing teaching kids? J.
Jadakiss? I don't know. He's not popular enough to be on that list. Probably.
It should have been Jadakiss, but it's J is for Ja Rule.
Ja Rule or Jay-Z would have been cool. Jay-Z.
Right. And this is interesting. K. What is K for?
Kanye? Has to be Kanye.
Nope, it's Kendrick Lamar. K is for Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar? Okay, gotcha.
And he's sipping bubbly and feeling lovely.
I should probably say Y for yay, maybe.
Maybe
not.
Well, maybe not. We'll see. L. What's L?
Ludacris? Has to be Ludacris.
It is. Yeah. L is for Ludacris. And he's been places you will never imagine. Okay. What's M?
Oh, it should have been. He's got hoes in a different area.
That's what I thought too. But yeah, they're probably like, yeah.
Dude, Ludacris is so great, man. I used to not like him. I mean, I've always liked him, but I didn't appreciate how great of an artist he was till later on.
We were talking about him too recently, and yeah, he was like, he's crazy back then. It's crazy how he's not even music anymore. He's all movies now.
Movies, yeah. But he's still his music was so good back then. Like, I mean, it was funny, but he's a good artist, you know.
Mm-hmm. M.
Mike, I don't know. I can't even. Dude, I have a hard time doing this right
now. M is for Missy Elliott.
Dude, she's a good too. Yeah, Missy Elliott. What does it say for that one for Missy Elliott?
It says M is for Missy Elliott, and music makes her lose control. Some of these I don't get at all.
Yeah, that's the one with Timbaland. Music makes me lose control.
Oh, I don't know that. Yeah, I don't know that. Maybe if I heard it. Okay, so N.
Nas.
It should have been Nas. N is for Nelly, and he wants you to take a ride with him. Okay. So these are weird. Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
come on, man.
oh, oh, oh.
Come on, man. Oh,
Obi tries. I don't know. Oh,
no. Oh, it's for Outcast. And they think that roses really smell like poo poo ooh.
yeah. The song Roses. Yep, that's a good one.
P. P.
Oh, there's so many. Let's see.
This
Puff
one's a
Daddy.
no, but
I just figured because he's popular, like it was big, but
P
P.
is for Post Malone, and he feels just like a rock star. P.
What about Q?
Q. I I can only think of this one.
I can only think of one is Q-Tip. That's it. That's all I
Oh,
can
that's
think
not
of.
the one I was thinking of. Q is for Queen Latifah, and she wants to welcome you into her queendom.
That's funny.
R.
Rakim, but that's got to be someone more popular, famous, like
Run DMC, and they want you to walk this way. S.
Snoop Dogg, maybe.
Snoop Dogg for sure,
Snoop.
and he's young, wild, and free. T.
T,
Tupac, and he wants to welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West.
Tupac has to be on there, yeah.
U.
T, huh? I don't know. What's you?
Usher, and these are his confessions. V.
V.
V. Vanilla Ice, and he's back with a brand new invention. Oh, W. This is a good one.
Wiz Khalifa.
No, try one more time. Give you one more guess. Lil Wayne.
Wayne. I was gonna say Wayne, but that's Wayne. I was
And
thinking
his
Wayne.
life, and his life is a beach, and he's just playing in the sand. I don't know that one either.
I'm just playing in the sand. Yeah.
You
Wake
know
up
that
and
song?
smell the. Yeah.
Come here. This kid just fell. Jesus, bud. You gotta relax. Okay, take your time. Be easy. X. Oh, this is pretty easy.
Did it? I don't know.
Pretty
XXX.
easy.
XXX. Temptation.
No,
Whatever.
X is for DMX, and he's going to make you lose your mind up in here, up in here.
What about Y? Yay?
Y is easy. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's going to ball so hard, little homies want to find him. Little homies, motherfuckers. That's what it was. Oh
What
wow.
about Z? What about Z, man?
Yeah.
Jay-Z?
I should have been, huh? Nope, but it's Lizzo.
Lizzo.
And she does her hair toss and checks her nails. Okay.
That's who did that, Marissa?
Yeah, it's an actual book like that they sell, and it's like someone draws pictures. It's like like what I just read you on the left, and on the right side is like a cartoon picture of that person, of that hip hop artist.
That's pretty cool though.
Right. It's for Leo, so he can learn ABCs. But it's funny because like some of these rappers I don't even know.
Have you heard of the LGBTQ ABCs? Like
no.
A is for asexual, B is for bisexual.
No.
Yeah, it's like what the hell? It's crazy stuff, huh?
That's crazy. No, I don't know that one.
That's funny though.
This kid is wild, man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, dude. So yeah, that's basically what I've been dealing with.
That's cool that he talks a lot now.
Not really. He tries to, but he doesn't talk. He doesn't talk like he should.
No actual foreign words, like actual words.
Not, he's just barely starting to do like 2 at a time. Like he'll say Papa food. Like,
Really?
Or he'll be like Papa Ben. He'll always do that. Papa Ben whenever he wants like me to go follow him and do something.
Is your wife speaking Spanish to him and stuff?
Yeah, he knows. Yeah, he knows some Spanish.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, he's getting there.
Bro, so going back to the Kendrick album, like how much of it did you like then? Like how much of it was...
I like it. I like it. I just feel like you can't bump it. Like there's a lot of songs you can't bump. The only song I can it's like my go-to for bumping is Silent Hill.
Silent Hill's dope. That's the one with Kodak, isn't it?
Yes, that's the one. Like I put it on and I can bump to it. I know that's the one that's gonna make me feel good. But like there's other ones. It's like I haven't gotten there yet. Like with Damn, I know all those songs. Where this is a good one to bump. Oh, this is a good one to like the ones he did with like Rihanna, like the one he did with Rihanna back then. That's like it's not a bumping song, but it's like a nice melodic song he did. It's, you know what I mean? That I like stuff like that where it's like And this one I have yet to figure out what fits where.
Die Hard, like you can't really bump it, but like that one seems like a catchy one. Die Hard and Die Hard, I could see it being on the radio, or what's the other one? Rich after it's right after Rich Spirit, I think it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Rich Spirit, yeah, Rich Spirit. That one I like a lot too. I feel like it's like it can always be on the radio maybe, but I mean forget the radio, but you know what I mean. But those ones like
I know what you mean. Like that's what I like. I like those hit ones, like the ones that make you feel good. But I've yet to I've probably have to listen to it again and figure out where we're gonna go with where I'm gonna, because I haven't heard it that much. Even with like the Pusha T when I was telling you about it, we don't have to talk about it because that one I only heard it a couple times, and even then, like some of the songs stand out, but a lot of the songs feel like they've been around for a while. Like that Diet Coke song came out a long time ago.
I was gonna ask you about that. I was so confused because I had that song on my playlist a long time ago. I'm like, wait, how is this brand new if it's been out for a while?
That was a single for like 2 months ago, like before it came out. That was a single.
February came out February. Yeah.
Right. And then what, the album came out February?
No, the single came out in February and the album came out April. Yeah.
Right. So it was 2 months, and then even like I think before that or right around that same time, that wristwatch or that watch one, the one with Jay-Z.
Yeah.
That had come out way before. That had come out way before too. So it's like and that song was only like eight songs long. The album was like 8, 10, it wasn't that long. I mean, there was 12 songs. It was 12 songs. So like 2 of the songs I already heard, and then a couple other ones I had already heard. So it's like it was a good album. I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm just saying that it was a very
like Brambleton. Isn't Brambleton on that album? That shit came out a long time ago, right?
That's another one. I feel like it's like some of those songs that they've been out for a while. What, Leo? Yeah.
Yep.
Good job.
And the album is only like 35 minutes long, I think. Super short.
Right. So, but it's a good album. We could talk about that later. But
yeah, for sure.
That was a good one. And then I liked the Daytona better.
The what?
The one he did before, Daytona. I like that one better.
Okay. Yeah, Pusha T, like
I grew on me,
Yeah. That's crazy, man. Like a lot of these albums, I listen to them multiple times, and either they grow on me more, or either I just don't like them. But like this Kendrick one, I listened to like easily 5 times already now.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I've only heard like probably 1.5. But some of those songs, man, are like I told you, that Auntie Diary one. That one's a good one. That one sticks out. The N95 one sticks out.
What about We Cry Together?
That one stuck out. That one reminded me of that's crazy you mentioned it. It kind of reminds me of Kim, but with him by Eminem.
Okay, yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that, where it's like it's getting out of hand. Like this argument's getting out of hand. Where's it going? And it's like they're just talking back and forth, getting into each other's face. It really did remind. That's funny you mentioned that earlier. You talked about Kim. Because I was gonna say that how, like, if Eminem had another girl instead of him being the girl. Remember, it was like Eminem, and then he played his wife. He was screaming, like if his wife was screaming. I thought that was interesting. But
who is that girl?
The girl?
Who is that girl? Do you know?
She's the girl who sang on it. She's the girl who it says it's credits her. It's like Tiana something.
Right, but do you know who she is, like in his life, or just?
Oh no, she's just an artist. Like she's an artist who sings with him, and she sings on the song. And he probably just told her, "Hey, do this skit with me before we get into it." Before we get into the song.
Yeah, the reason why I asked is because like Adrian, my girlfriend's son, was like, "Hey, is that his real girlfriend?" Like, no, I don't think so. It's just an artist.
No, it's an artist. I've heard of her before. It's just like he's just like using her as like a, as like an artist on the song.
I like songs like that a lot because it's the rapping. It's a dialogue between 2 people.
Right.
And I mean, I don't like the song a lot, but I like the content.
Taylor Page is her name. Taylor Page.
Yeah, that song is cool. We Cry Together. Auntie Diaries. The Auntie Diaries is probably my favorite song in the whole album.
It's very, I like it. It's very Silent Hill is my favorite song, but I like that Auntie Diaries because that one's like a very, like I said, very I like how special it is because you don't hear that shit. You don't hear that,
especially in hip hop too. Really, huh? You know what I mean? Like in rap and hip hop, like we don't talk about that too much. I remember hearing 50 Cent say that. Like, remember in Hate It or Love It, he goes, "Growing up, I was confused. My mama kissing a girl."
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that. Jay-Z, he said in 444, but like not too many people talk about like gay stuff or you know what I mean. So like hip hop and rap is supposed to be like, it's not supposed to be anything, but there's like like it has to be hard, right? You got to be hard to rap. You got to be this. You got to be that. I don't think like there's very few gay, like Tyler the Creator. He's bisexual, right?
He has never admitted it, but I think he acts like it.
Yeah, see, I don't know if it's true or not. Like, seems, like I don't know how, but like, like I said, like I mean, there aren't too many like, gay or you know what I mean? And I think it's fine to talk about it. It's just another form of art. Why not talk about it? That's why I like that Auntie's Irish a lot, because that's relevant today. It's very relevant today. You know what I mean? And not only that, it's from his personal life, right? I'm assuming that's his real aunt and his real cousin, right? That he's talking about.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would assume it is too. I mean, I don't know for specifically, but yeah, I mean, I would assume he's telling a story about his life.
That's what I thought too, because I wasn't sure, because some people are good storytellers, some artists are good storytellers, but sometimes they don't rap about their lives. You know what I mean? So I assume that's about his aunt and his cousin. But, yeah, but I like that one. But you're right. The whole album though, like it's the whole album. It's one of those where like you said, you can't really bump the whole album. It's one of those where I listen to the content. I like the album.
Right.
But like, Damn, the album Damn, that one has so many good songs on there where like you can bump every song on there almost. You know what I mean?
Not really. I think like the first couple songs you can. That kind of started his slow. Well, actually, I don't know what you would say, but he definitely has like he does a lot of singing on this one, and he did on Damn too, where he would sing, and I'm like, okay, that's cool, that's really cool. Like I like that, but like he's kind of doing the Drake thing, but ultimately it's kind of like I like the DNA like song like that, where it's just like in your face, and it's like you can bump it. I love shit like that, especially with Kendrick. Like Kendrick can like go bump, and he makes good bumping songs. You know what I mean? But anyways, I'm just saying, I do like the album. I don't want to make you think I don't like the album. I give it a good review, but I just feel like maybe I just need to listen to it more.
What would you give it? Like on a scale of 1 to 10?
Right now, I probably give it a 7, but I really need to listen to it a couple times. What about you?
I would give it an A+ or like a 9 or like a high 9. You know what I mean? Like almost a 10. Mm-hmm. That's how much I liked it. Very,
Hey man, yeah, I'm gonna have to get out of here. This kid, I've changed his diaper. He stinks, but I'm sorry we got a slow start to this. But I was gonna ask you, are you doing anything tomorrow? Can we maybe do a part 2 tomorrow?
Yeah, we can do it. Yeah, tomorrow should be easier with the camera set up. So
that's what I was wondering. So kind of we just get into it, and I'm gonna. I underestimated this kid today, so I thought I could put him to bed in like 10 minutes. Turned out, nope, I could not put him to bed. So tomorrow I'll have like I'll get him to bed earlier, so we can get into it quicker, if that's cool.
Yeah, no worries, man. It's all good. Like, hopefully we can. Yeah, hopefully it'll be go smoothly tomorrow, right?
Right, and I'll throw these together. Go ahead, have it, and this kid will not be bothering me while I'm doing the fucking podcast, because this kid's bothering me.
Yeah. It's all good though. I mean, that's part of being a father, huh?
Right. So yeah, tomorrow maybe 2-ish. Is that cool?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, man. Thank you for this. I'll hit you up tomorrow. Leo, say bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Say bye. Come here. Say bye. Say bye in the microphone. Say bye. Say bye. Bye.
He said bye. Bye.
Bye. Say bye, Luis.
Bye. Bye.
All right, man.
We'll talk more tomorrow, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely tomorrow.
All right, cool. Take care, man. We'll talk tomorrow.
Peace.
All right, peace.